because I smelled so bad. I wasn't going to make a freaking excuse and say, this is too inconvenient, this is too hard, this is too much. Because it is only whenever you lose your excuses that you find your results. I got a good buddy of mine that's on here right now. His name's Barry Queen. And Barry, I hope you cut a audio or a video one day that you tell people about what you did when you started building your business. He didn't have a car. This man was in insurance or financial planning, whatever it is you do, Barry. And you were walking the city of Norfolk and Portsmouth and all that kind of stuff, meeting people, doing. Everybody thought you were crazy. Barry makes a lot of money. He's very successful now. I don't know if you're still on here, Barry, but I respect you and I love you. Dreams come true, but they're really hard to make them come true. And any excuse that you have in your life, you got to get rid of it. It doesn't matter if you're hungry. It doesn't matter if you're tired. It doesn't matter if it's inconvenient. It doesn't matter if you feel like it. It doesn't matter if your emotions are out of whack. It doesn't matter if it's hard. It doesn't matter if you're upset. It doesn't matter if you're depressed. It doesn't matter if you've been dealt a crappy hand. It doesn't matter that you have to overcome stuff to make your dream come true. Because you got two choices. Sell out to your excuse or sell out to your dream. Listen to me. Who? You, the one listening to me. You have the seeds of greatness in you. And you were put here for a reason. You have a purpose for your life. And there's nobody that can fulfill the calling on your life but you. No one. And all of your dreams can come true. And your vision can be completed. And everything can be fulfilled. But you have to sacrifice your flesh and get over yourself and eliminate the excuses, stop belly aching, and get the flippin' job done. When I was on that boat, for 9 months, I slept no more than an hour and a half a day. If I was lucky, I would take my cell phone and I would tape it to my ear. I couldn't drive home. I slept in my car on the side of a street every night. And I would tape my cell phone to my ear because it's the only way that I was going to be able to wake up. I didn't watch television for 8 years. Didn't have one in my house. I didn't listen to the radio for 8 years. I would listen to a success tape or audio of somebody that was teaching me how to become greater than what I was. I took it a step further. I kept notebooks and a pen in my car. So when I was driving around and I heard somebody say something that could change my life, I'd press pause and I'd write it down while driving. I have over 30 notebooks that every page is filled back-to-back, small writing and legible. Through the 8 years that I was driving in my car, I filled up 30 notebooks. I would listen to audios for 4, 5, 6 hours a day. Read hundreds of books in that time. Met thousands of people, strangers. I would go out into the marketplace and just meet strangers. I had people that were on my team. We were a military town. Nobody lived locally. I asked my buddy, hey, Jesse, where you from? New York. It's only 8 hours away. Let's go there this weekend and help some of your people. Cool, I'm down. Had a buddy on my team, Leo, where are you from? Miami. It's only 16 hours away. Let's go down there this weekend and help your people. I'm down. Every other weekend, I was in New York. Every other weekend, I was in Miami, and then New York, and then Miami, and then New York, and then Miami. I was putting 50,000 miles a year on my car. In the military, you're not allowed to leave town unless you put in a chit, a permission slip to go. I didn't put in one. I just went. I was going to chase my dream. I met a couple that was there drilling for the reserves. They were from Boston, Massachusetts. It was 11 hours. I would drive there by myself to go serve them on the weekends. In my 9 years with this company, I invested over $150,000 of my own money in this business. 150,000. 50,000 miles a year on my car. For 9 months, I slept an hour and a half a day or less. So much to the point that when I got off that boat, and for the first time I slept for 4 or 5 hours, and I had my very first dream, because you don't reach REM sleep until you're about 3 hours into your sleep. So at an hour and a half, you're not in. I freaked out and could not process what was happening because I hadn't had a dream in 9 months that my brain didn't know how to handle it. For the last 11 years, I have worked 100 to 120 hours a week, sometimes more. What's the point? February 14th, 2014, Valentine's Day. Actually, it was the day before. It was February 13th, 2014. I walked away from a job, and I became full-time working for myself. I don't miss 1 hour of sleep that I lost. I don't miss one of those $150,000 that I invested. I don't miss any of those cars that I drove into the ground. I don't miss one episode of any stupid TV show that I missed. I don't miss one song that I didn't hear. I don't regret any sacrifice that I made. Why? Because tonight, I'm free. And I'll go to bed at any time I please. Want to know why? Because tomorrow morning, I'm free. And I'll wake up at any time that I want to. For the rest of the days that I walk this earth, there is not another man that can tell me what to do. There is nobody that can tell me how much I'm allowed to. I give myself a pay raise every day. I will not be in traffic tomorrow morning. I will not be in a meeting with somebody yelling at me, telling me how bad of a job that I'm doing. I will never have to ask another man for a paycheck. I'll never have to ask another man for a raise. I'll never have to ask another man if I can go on vacation. I'll never have to ask another man what time do I need to show up and what time can I leave. I'll never have to ask another man how long am I allowed to eat for on my lunch break. I'll never have to ask another man for a damn thing. Because I am my own man. I will feed myself. I will clothe myself. I will feed my son. I will clothe him. He will go to the best schools. He will live in the nicest neighborhoods. He will have the best clothes on his back. I'll be the biggest giver at my church. My vacation will put other people's vacations to frickin' shame. And that's all lifestyle stuff. Who cares? I will make an impact on this world because of the sacrifices that I have made. Vince, did you ever get tired? I'm tired all the time. Do you ever not feel like it? Most times I don't feel like it. Do you ever want to quit? You sleep an hour and a half for 9 months. You want to quit every day. I put something in my posts often that says that the journey's not that long, the path is not that hard, and the prize is worth the price. I got a lot of years left in this world. I don't regret any of those 9 years chasing my freedom. I sacrificed a lot of, I won't even go into it. I've sacrificed a bunch for the rest of my life. Damn it, it was worth it. I don't know what your calling is and what you're supposed to do with your life. You do. And you can do it. But you have to be strong. You have never going to let your feelings and your emotions control your actions and your attitude. You are in control of one thing, your mind and your actions. And your feelings and your emotions don't mean squat. And your body will do whatever your mind tells it to do. I typically eat twice a day now. Why? I work 20-hour days still. I don't have time to eat. My first meal I normally eat at 4 p.m. I typically run on 3 to 4 hours of sleep. Vincent, you can't sleep that. Yes, you can. If you have financial pressures in your life and you're not getting the stinking job done and you're sleeping 8 hours a night, sleep less or quit complaining that you have financial pressures. There's only one type of person that has financial pressures if you live in North America. A lazy person. If you have financial pressures, you're lazy. This is the land of opportunity. I can't find a job. I don't have a job. I made one. I can't find a job. This is America. If you have fitness struggles in your life, that's so easy to fix, it's laughable. If you have faith struggles in your life, he wants to repair that relationship with you every bit, if not more, than you want to repair it with him. He didn't leave you, you left him. Kiss and make up. If you have relational struggles in your life, fix them. And as far as your dream, your vision, your calling, be a warrior. Put your armor on. Make some sacrifices. Be strong. Stay committed. Be dedicated. Charge the hill. When you have nothing left in you, give more. For every day that you thought that you've accomplished greatness, if the next day it still seems like what you did the day before was great, you need to change your expectation for the day. Every day I'm trying to outdo the last. Put some things on the back burner. Forget about playtime for a little bit. Playtime is earned, not given. If you're struggling in your family, your finance, your fitness, or your faith, you don't get playtime. There's 5 areas: faith, family, finance, fitness. The 5th is fun. Fun is last on the list, because if these 4 aren't in check, you can bump this one. If you're struggling anything here, you better leave this alone until these 4 are in check for the rest of your life. You don't deserve to play. You earn play. Life ain't about frickin' playing. I got 45 seconds left. I love you guys. For those that came in at the end, I hope you go back and watch the last 29 minutes and 30 seconds. I know it's long, but you'll watch a frickin' stupid TV show for an hour. You can listen to me for 30 frickin' minutes to get your life right. Tell me my videos are too long. I want to jack slap you. You'll watch Game of Thrones and all seasons back to back, but you can't listen to me for 30 minutes? Give me a flippin' break. I love you guys. I gotta get it off. Be blessed. Win. Remove the excuses. Watch the other freaking 29 minutes if you came in at the end. It'll help you. Peace.